Hello, this is Brian Rushi. I am logging in for my first session discussion in on philosophy of social networks. So our question this week was to share our personal philosophy of social networks and public influence. Um, what constitutes credible knowledge and some of the other things that we've learned from our reading. I'm relatively new to social networks, not a real power user or anything of that nature, but I do believe there is a role for social networks, not only in disseminating information, um, but also for innovating with the information that we are able to obtain. I think it is a big challenge that it's hard to discern today what is credible information. I appreciate watching the video where we learned about the CRAAP technique. Um, but I think there's the more volume of information that we have and the more opportunity that we have to look for that information, the more we're challenged to try to look outside of our own views for that information. It's much easier to find the information that aligns with your own personal view. Um, so I think in terms of credible knowledge, I think it is something that is difficult for us, may become difficult for us going forward to ensure that we're always using credible sources. Because there's so much information out there that aligns with our own values and our own views that it's easy to cherry pick that information. I don't think any of that is limited to certain organizations either. In fact, many of our universities and many of our other think tanks and those sorts of things have become very specialized in presenting a certain view of information. Um, and so it's probably a blessing and a curse that we have the amount of information out there. Um, I think ultimately putting that information out there does influence others. Not sure that this particular video log is going to influence anyone, but certainly trying to learn more about it and to take a step of faith into sharing my thoughts on these matters. And hopefully, we'll engage with my classmates in that as well. Thanks for your time.